up, YouTube? What is up, Giants fans? It is your boy J Dimes. We're back at it with another New York Giants video. Back at it with another New York Giants banger. But before we get to this one, if you're not see yet, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you love Giants football. In this video, I wanted to talk about DanielJones. Now, I have not made a video in a good minute. It's basically the dead period for the NFL, so it's not been much news to break on the Giants end or on the NFL end. But we are less than a month away from training camp when you will start seeing a lot of your favorite Giants content creators start making more videos. It is June 28th. Training camp starts July 27th, so we're less than a month away. Can't wait. It's gonna be very fun to talk about training camp for the New York Giants. But in this video, I want to talk about DanielJones and if he can be Kirk Cousins for the New York Giants. Now, when I say that, Kirk Cousins is not a top 5 quarterback. We all know that. Even Vikings fans know that. They know that he's not a top 5 QB. But to me, he's also a guy that if he's my quarterback of my NFL franchise, I am happy with that. I'm fine with him being my starting quarterback to start off my team. And when I say that, I feel like DanielJones kind of can be Kirk Cousins if he reaches his full potential for the New York Giants. Now, Kirk Cousins does have Justin Jefferson, who's one of the best wide receivers in all of football. He does have a top 5 running back in Dalvin Cook. You know what I'm saying? He still has Adam Thielen. You know what I'm saying? But DanielJones has Saquon. DanielJones has Kenny Golladay. He has Kadarius Toney. He has Wan'Dale Robinson. And when I look at that, I feel like he has the weapons to replicate a Kirk Cousins type season. Now, last year, I think Kirk Cousins threw for like 30-something touchdowns, 13 interceptions, about 4,200 yards. If DanielJones can put up those type numbers, I feel like he's going to earn a second contract with the New York Giants. I don't see DanielJones coming out here throwing 5,000 yards. I don't see him coming out here throwing 40 touchdowns. But if I'm looking at how the Giants will run their offense this year, they're going to be aggressive. They're going to push that ball down the field, more deep ball throws, which is what DanielJones excels at. Probably his best attribute is that deep ball. When I'm looking at that, I can see DanielJones throwing 30-something touchdowns this year. I could definitely see that. I can see him sniffing, you know what I'm saying, 4,200 yards. If not 4,200 yards, I can see him sniffing for 1,000 yards. And with the interceptions, DanielJones' most interceptions in his career, of a season rather, was as a rookie with 12 interceptions. Don't be mad or don't think DanielJones isn't good this year if he comes out of the 2022 season with 15 interceptions. Don't do that. Because a lot of the top quarterbacks force that ball down the field. Did you know Josh Allen threw 15 interceptions last year? Now, I don't want to compare DanielJones to Josh Allen. This is a DanielJones comparing him to Kirk Cousins video. But the interceptions, he's going to throw more interceptions this year because they're going to be forcing the ball down the field. He's going to get more opportunity to throw interceptions this year. So I'm already prepared for that. But with DanielJones, I can see him being a Kirk Cousins type of guy where we know he's not a top 5 guy, but we know that he is a decent quarterback. I really do think so. And if he can give me those type of numbers, if you look at Kirk Cousins' numbers over his career, he's never had that MVP type season, but he's always had decent seasons. He's always had decent seasons. And if DanielJones can replicate those type of years for me in 2022, I'm happy with that. I think he would deserve a second contract with the New York Giants. I really would. And with Brian Daboll as his head coach, I do see him excelling. I do see him having a better year. I do see him having a career year. Rather, if it's good or not, I do see DanielJones having a career year, and I do think the Giants can go to the playoffs this year. I had him going 9-8. My last video, if you watched it till the end, I had the Giants going 9-8 and making it to the playoffs. The Giants are not going to make it to the playoffs going 9-8 if DanielJones does not have a good season. It's not going to happen. So when I see people saying that DanielJones, let's go DanielJones, let's go Danny Dimes, but they also have the Giants going 4-13, 3-14, 5-12. You are not about to see DanielJones have a great season and the Giants be bad. I just don't see how that happens. I don't see how it happens. I don't. And in my opinion, I think if you have the Giants being a great team this year, if you have the Giants making to the playoffs 9-8, 10-7, whatever record you have, if you have them being good, DanielJones is going to be a big contributor to that. He is. You know what I'm saying? If the Giants are bad this year, most likely DanielJones was also bad. If the Giants are a great team this year, DanielJones, the quarterback of the team, probably had a great season. So, I just wanted to come up here, talk about DanielJones. Leave down below in the comment section your stat prediction for DanielJones. I will have a video on later down the line mostly. Basically on my stat predictions, my bold predictions for the New York Giants 2022. Can't wait to get that video out to you guys. But we're back. You know what I'm saying? We're back. You know what I'm saying? We still are in the dead period of the NFL, but I'm going to try to pull out some content for you guys as we get closer and closer to training camp, which is July 27th. So you guys stay tuned for that. But if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button. And until then, it's my boy J Dimes, and I'm out. Go Giants.